Coming up for you. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson and Allie LaForce, our reporter. As we get to just about the halfway point in our season, it's the perfect time to take a look at the Rookie of the Year race. Let's see which of these rookies have been the biggest boost to their team and gotten out ahead. Well, you look at James, he's had a pretty cold first season so far, but maybe he'll find his stride in the second half of the year and finish strong.
It's been a bit of a struggle for him so far, but you expect that from most rookies.
Well, it's never a smooth ride through your first year in the league. He's still got plenty of games left to show us his full potential.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Champagny at the 3. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
Now Ball. And he buries his first look.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
On offense, here is San Antonio. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. First quarter of play, a minute in. Miller. Three-pointer, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Here's Knipple. Last game, he had 34 points. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points. Castle outside. The 3 from Barnes. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got 6.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Fox against Ball. Bridges outside. Sweet little floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Fox against Ball. With the step back. It's Fox with a drive. Here's Castle. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A moment to check out some numbers for Brandon Miller.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges outside. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. From outside the arc. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Castle against Miller. Bridges outside. Pass the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bridges. The 3 is up. Yes, sir. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Fox. Still without a bucket. Pass to Champagny from behind the arc. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets trail by 4. Ball with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to make their very short list. Fans might have made up their minds, but the next month will be very important.
The first free throw is good. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Hits both from the stripe. Now here's Fox. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Pass to Barnes. He takes it in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good things happen when HB drives that lane. He's either a bully to the basket or he gets to the line.
Bridges, a screen on Fox. Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Fox against Ball. Here's Fox. No points so far. Diabate grabs the board.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Stolen by Castle. Right side Barnes. Fox outside. Launches it. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Ball outside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Barnes against Bridges. Castle on the wing. Fox outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. And stolen by Bridges.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Fox outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama, high post. And the shot falls short that time. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Fox against Ball. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 6.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And now let's see who the best rookie rebounders have been during the last 10 games. Second is Con Knippel.
This coaching staff loves how he battles down low. Impressive numbers over the last 10 games.
San Antonio trailing here. And here's Fox. Yet to see a basket. Barnes finds Wembanyama. Basket counts.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Knippel. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Champagny. Here's Miller. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Ball with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Castle.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Barnes, it's good.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Charlotte trailing. Ball outside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Johnson on the wing. Coming off a terrific game against Houston. That one goes. Count it. Wembanyama's got 9.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender. He said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you, Brian.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And so it's Charlotte with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Shot to stop the run. Bridges misses. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. San Antonio, Hornets checked in for Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. On offense, here is San Antonio. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Harper, hounded by Ball. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Knipple into the lane.
With great vision, Knipple sees the crack in the defense and attacks it.
Spurs lead by 4. Pass to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. Now here's Bridges. Cornette defending. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Johnson. And Ball gets it to go. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Cornette. Bridges against Barnes. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Now Sexton doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Harper, checked by Sexton. Harper misses. It's Miller with a drive, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Vassell. No made baskets yet. The shot comes out.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Cornette. Picked it out of midair. And here's Johnson. Checked by Sexton. And there's a 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at San Antonio. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
Right now for the Spurs, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now here's Miller. 23 points his last outing. He got a piece of it. Harper passes to Vassell. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Cornette. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Salah. Miller with it. He's got 5. There's a screen. Down low. Tries the 9-footer. He can't get that one to fall.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Charlotte on top, leading by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
The Hornets with a lead. Now an update on Victor Wembanyama from the sideline. What'd you find out?
Hey guys, San Antonio's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
Allie, thanks for the report.
Oh, it's the kind of news you just dread hearing. Here's hoping for a smooth recovery.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Luke Cornette out there with Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point. Johnson passes to Fox. Back to Johnson. Fires for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
There is no defensive rebound that is secure with Wemby lurking. That's a good play.
Hornets trail by 4. They set a pick. The 3 from Sexton. The offensive rebound.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Salon, no good. Spurs lead by 4. To the paint. It's stolen by James. And it's the Hornets on the break.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Fox, the pass to Johnson. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Look at Johnson's effort level inside, just absolutely ferocious.
Sexton against Fox. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, do you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Knipples checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for James. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Champagne's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Hornets, number 0, Mavs Rebuild.
Now here's Cornette. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Sexton with it. Castle covering. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Second team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
He also can't ignore that they're winning the effort battle, grabbing offensive rebounds and making the most of those extra possessions.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Attention everyone, look who's coming on the court. It's your Hornets Scoring Squad. Attention everyone, look who's coming on the court. It's your Hornets Scoring Squad.
Just 24 hours of all-star voting remains. Make sure to cast your vote now if you haven't already.
And for all those hopeful players, good news could be just a day away.
Well, you look at Ball. The fans have pushed him into the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I'm glad they have. This is a guy who deserves to be up there with the rest of those names.
It's shaping up to be a terrific all-star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Now here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. To the inside, Diabate. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. This game following their win against the Rockets.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
The score now all even. Bridges has got 11.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Diabate. Here's Knipple. He's covered by Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, very strong for a guard. Knipple can do damage around the rim.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Ball against Fox. Castle on the wing. Here's Wembanyama. 15 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Sunday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Bridges, left side. Pass to Knipple. There's the three. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Another great pro from my alma mater. Knipple making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J.
Now here's Fox. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Spurs trail by 7. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top shooting rookies from downtown this past month. In the third spot, Knipple.
He's been simply on fire from deep during this past month. He knows he's got the green light to fire from distance whenever he's given the opportunity.
So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 7. Wembanyama, pass to Champagnie. Here's Castle to end the cold spell. Champagnie, that's good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Hornets leading by 5. Outside Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. And Charlotte another 3.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Fox outside. Cornet sets a screen. Inside. And out of bounds. The Hornets will take it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Charlotte, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Cornet. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Knipple. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And San Antonio making a change here. Waters checked in.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 43, Lindy Waters.
Left side, Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Barnes feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Fox. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys?
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. And San Antonio with a change here too. Harper, he's checked in for Fox. He hits the second from the line. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Harper. No points yet. Pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Miller outside to the left side wing. Ball left side. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Harper, hounded by Ball. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
The Rook, Dylan Harper, showing some power.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for San Antonio.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 24, Devin Vassell.
Charlotte leading by 4. Ball passes to Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 13.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Harper. Stolen by Ball. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's Harper. After the basket by Charlotte. Now Vassell. There's a screen. From 12 feet. Chalk up 2 there. Vassell's got his first 2 points.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
And here's Sexton. Pass the ball. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Harper passes to Barnes. And it's in there. And now just a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
It's Bridges on the wing. It's stolen by Barnes. From 9 feet out. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist from Barnes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Ball surveys the floor. Harper pulls it in. Spurs shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. That ties the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Now here's Vassell. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
The Hornets shooting has been good, 54% on this one. Miller outside. Back to ball. Bridges against Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte, no good that time either. San Antonio leading. Harper passes to Vassell. Here's Harper. And there's a pick from deep three-point land. Sexton grabs the board. Harper's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Looking to end the run. There's Ball with a 3. LaMelo knocks down the long one.
You have to stay in Ball's shirt out there or he will rise and fire.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Vassell. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Sexton. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Sexton's gone 2 of 4 from the field. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Waters.
Substitution on the board.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Johnson against James. Johnson passes to Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Miller. Shoots over Vassell. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. And now a 3-point Hornet lead.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Pass to Johnson. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. If he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Miles Bridges has been on display for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq,
You know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
So now, looking at Charlotte, they got themselves in a close battle.
Yeah, they're going right at the defense, in a way, daring them to foul. So far, it's working for them.
I love the energy they're playing with, forcing that D to bend its will.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.